Hi, good evening. How are you?
Very good evening. I'm perfect. How are you? Thank you for asking.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. So Shine, I see that we are going to be spending a lot of time in sessions today.
1.5 hours. Actually, I had tried lots of time to block sessions with you, but I
Hmm.
didn't get any chance. And before, I think 2 days ago, I've seen that you're available, so I booked all three sessions back to back.
I saw that, I was generally going through my schedule for today, and I just wanted to see, if I had any old learners, because sometimes I give them homework, sometimes we have interesting conversations, and I'm supposed to do some research before we meet again. And I
Okay.
saw that, we had booked an hour and a half with you, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot. What would you undertake if you had 100% guarantee of success? And the
Okay.
second topic is the most important lesson my life has taught me so far. Which
Okay.
one would you like?
Shall I answer both the questions?
Yeah, sure, if you want
Okay,
to.
if there is a certainty and I'm 100% sure, definitely I would love to expand my institution and with the different courses, with different colleges, and means already those things on my bucket list. It is my future plan, so I'll go with it. And shall I explain what kind of institutions?
Yes, if you feel comfortable with that, then yes.
Okay. Actually, I have my high school and junior college. So I would love to start D.Ed and B.Ed colleges and senior college, then engineering college. Medical college is a big thing, but if there is a certainty of 100%, I would love to try this.
Yeah, a certainty.
Certainty. A
No,
certainty.
not nitty. Certainty.
Certainty. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yeah.
correcting.
So exactly. So what instead of saying that, you can just say, if my chances of success are 100%, then I would love to start a chain of, you know, colleges or universities, and
Institutions.
basically just build an empire and a legacy that I want to educate India, or I want to educate the world, and have a long list of scholars who are changing the world in the future. Right? That sounds much better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way you said it, and again, there's nothing wrong with how you said it, but the way you said it, it sounded more like I want to start my business and I wanted to be successful. But if
Mm-hmm.
you notice, a lot of universities, colleges, educational institutes, right? They focus more on the emotion part. They focus more on the, contribution to community, things that people would love to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Howard, Yale, I'm sure you've heard of these universities, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
They don't say we earn this much money. They don't say we get 100% marks. No, they say we are building and shaping future leaders. We are
Yeah.
making sure we educate people that change the world. And so that's when we're like, oh my god, he went to Harvard. Like, you
Yeah.
get that emotion. Like, it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
change of words
It's
impact
about communication
much
and
more. Yes,
somehow marketing, because this is how
yes,
marketing works,
yes,
saying the
yes,
correct things.
yes, absolutely.
Great. The second thing, should I repeat the topic? Second topic?
uh Second, I think life lesson.
Yeah. What is the most important lesson my life has taught
I
me
have
so far?
learned in my life nothing is easy or free. If you want something, you have to pay. You have
Hmm.
to put efforts. You have to spend some sleepless nights. You have to go against your schedule, and you have to sacrifice so many things, and you have to come out of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
Then only you can achieve something in your life, and don't expect from people whom you call your good friends or colleague or whatever. It's your
Hmm.
own effort, your hard work will pay. Otherwise, nothing will work.
Definitely. I think, yeah, that makes sense. Because, you know, the funny thing is, I just had a conversation with someone about this, I think 7 or 8 days ago. And this friend of mine, he lives in my society and we are childhood friends. And he has this attitude of, blaming things on other people. Like, if anything
Yeah.
bad happens to him, it can happen because of that. It happened because of this. And I keep telling him that, you have to take responsibility for this, because You can't keep
Absolutely.
doing that, because then
Yes,
you'll just keep blaming everyone for the rest of your life, right?
yes.
And I told him that this is something I can't teach you. I can tell you it exists, but you will never understand it unless you learn it. There's a
Learn
difference
it,
between.
understand it. Unless and until
Exactly.
he what can I say,
Comprehends.
comprehend and he deeply think about it,
Hmm.
uh, he may not understand that
It's a
thing.
realization in all
Yes, self
ways.
realization.
Yeah. So I told him, and he's like, "No, that doesn't make sense." I'm like, "It won't. That's the whole point. It won't make sense until it happens to you,
No,
you know?"
nobody can change that person.
Yeah, exactly. So I just told him, "I hope you're ready for this, and I hope it happens to you quickly."
And
Because
I think people who play this blame game and victim card, they may
Mhm.
not reach their certain they may not achieve their
Potential.
certain goal, or they cannot reach to the destination they have decided. They just keep dreaming that, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do this, but some problem had happened and I'm unable to do so. And people who take responsibility, I have not done, my efforts were less, I think I have to put more efforts for that. These
Mhm.
people can only achieve those things, I think.
Definitely. And I think a really famous person, I can't remember who he was, but he or she was, and that person said, poor people have dreams, rich people have goals, right?
Yes,
Because like if you look at someone like Elon Musk,
yes.
he's revolutionized electric vehicles, he's revolutionized space
Goals are
travel.
also initially dreams, but person who put efforts to achieve their dreams,
Exactly.
it become goal.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, because a poor person, or a person with a poor mindset, I would say, I don't mean to offend anyone, but they say it's my dream to buy a Ferrari, and then they just keep saying that for the next 10 years. A
Yes,
rich person, a person with a rich mentality says, "Oh, I'm going to buy a Ferrari, but today I'm going to start with saving 5 rupees or 10 rupees or 20 rupees. And then 10
or
years down the line, I will invest whatever amount I have to earn the Ferrari and all." I think that's what changes us, the
yes,
communication, the way we
exactly.
speak. Like, that's why words are so important.
Yes,
Okay. I
exactly.
think we're getting distracted. Sorry.
It's
Moving
okay.
on to the main topic, which is quite an interesting one today. If inanimate objects could speak, right?
Hmm.
Sorry, just give me a second. Yeah. So if inanimate objects could speak, right? Imagine waking up one day to your pillow talking, or the fan speaking to you. What would you say to them?
If my pillow is talking to me,
And your fan is speaking to you. Both of them
okay.
are talking to you.
If my pillow is talking to me, how late are you sleeping, or you do not wake up in the morning. Means
Hmm.
my pillow can speak such kind of things, and you are not using me proper. People use it to sleep with it, but you use me when you are talking to someone. I have a habit of keeping my pillow on my lap while I'm doing something, or
Hmm.
sometimes I'll throw it if something happens.
Your
So
pillows say, "Why are you abusing me?"
yeah, you are not very kind to me.
Hmm.
So I'll say that it's not me. Sometimes situations or mood is not in the favor, so that kind of things happen. And
No, no, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. These kind of things happen.
yeah, this kind of thing happen. So
Things.
things happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that. And with fan, maybe fan is saying, when you go out, you do not switch off me. I also want some rest. I'm
Switch me
also
off.
energy, or I also want to get some rest. And then I apologize and I said, okay, sorry, next time I'll take care. Sometime I forget, but I'll give you some rest.
Hmm. I'll switch you off the next time I go out.
Yeah, I'll switch you off.
I think I have the same habit. My mom screams at me all the time. There are times where I go to the washroom, and when I come out, the fan is off. And when my fan is off and I come out of the washroom, I know my mom was in the room. And I'll go up to her and I'm like, "Why did you switch off the fan?" And she'll say, "But you were in the bathroom. Why did you need the fan?" I'm like, "I was in the bathroom for 5 minutes." I mean, for 5 minutes, I'm not going to shut the fan, to walk all the way to the switch, switch it off, and then go to the washroom. It doesn't make sense. So, anyway, I think you and I are on the same boat. I think my fan would also curse me a little bit, maybe even criticize my habits. Okay. All right. What else can you think of that would be scary? Like what, let's say appliances or let's say your phone. How would your phone criticize your habits?
Yeah, my phone will say me that
Will tell me.
uh, uh, phone will tell me that how much photos and how much videos are there. I'm always full. Let me breathe. Make some
Leave
space.
some space for me.
Give some space for me. Whenever charging is less or just 10-20%, whenever you get time, you put me on charging. That
Can you
whenever
repeat that sentence, please? Try to fix it. There was something wrong with that sentence. Try to give me another sentence.
okay, my phone will say whenever my battery is low, you always
Nice.
put me on charging whenever you get the chance.
Yeah.
So let me rest for some time and
Hmm.
switch off me for a while because I don't have habit of switching off my mobile even at night also.
Hmm.
So maybe my phone will complain me about it, that give me some rest. I also want to sleep while you are
Okay.
sleeping.
Your phone will complain to you.
Yeah,
Can't
my phone will
complain you.
complain to me.
Yeah, exactly. And did you notice how in the first sentence you said my phone is low, and in the second one you said my phone's
Battery,
battery, right?
battery.
So I think if you slow down a little bit, you will say the correct things. I think you're not
Yeah.
saying anything incorrect. It's just that I think we are getting a little excited about the topic.
Preposition mistakes I are there, I think.
Yes, I will get to that. Don't worry. As soon as I see any errors, I'll let you know. Okay. Are you happy with the corrections? Do you want me to give you
Yes,
more or
yes.
less?
That's why I'm here.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So, yes, I think that is true. All of us have this bad habit. Even right now, I am literally here with my charger, but I haven't connected my phone to it, and I'm on 20% battery. So, yes, you opened my eyes. I'm charging it right now. So, yes, I agree with you. I think all of our phones would criticize us. We're so addicted to our phones nowadays. And I think this is the appropriate word. We abuse them. We
Yes,
don't even
yes,
use them correctly. We abuse them because we're constantly
yes,
on our
yes,
phones, taking calls, sending emails. And if we're bored, we watch YouTube videos or we watch a movie,
yes,
So
yes,
I
exactly.
agree. I have an interesting one. Do you have a car or a bike in your
Yes,
family? Right.
I have
So
both car and bike.
exactly, perfect. So which one do you think would say good things about you and say bad things about you?
Definitely, my car would say, because I don't use it frequently. So
Hmm.
if we don't put cover on it, dust will be there,
Hmm.
and
You can say the car will be dusty.
car will be dusty. And
Hmm.
my car can ask me to clean me. I'm just uh, I'm feeling like useless, like dustbin. Means so many things from outside, like dry leaves of the tree and other things.
Have
Um,
fallen on me, yeah.
accumulate.
Then let's get to the most serious question. And you don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
Okay.
If I had, okay, a conversation with your wardrobe, your clothes, or your makeup, would they say good things about you or bad things about you? I think I want to ask this question to
all
all the women in my life.
all answers will be bad.
Why? Because of the lockdown, you haven't gotten a chance to get new clothes or try the new clothes. What is it?
I have too many clothes. I don't have space to keep it. And whenever I organize clothes, when my
Hmm.
mother shout at me, I organize, and within 10 to 15 days, situation is same.
They're back to being a mess and
Yeah.
unorganized.
Because if we are searching something and we didn't get it, then we just
Okay, so you're saying if you're looking for a dress and you don't find that particular dress, you'll toss all the other clothes around. Like you just
Yes.
throw them in a big lump or a bundle and just keep them there, right?
And then I'll take it and put it again in the cupboard.
You just take it and stuff it in, like, and just
Because in
close the
hurry,
cupboard.
my schedule is quite hectic, so it's
Okay.
really difficult for me.
I used to do this, but now I have this. It's a little weird, but it works for me because I'm a very simple. At least I think I'm a very simple guy. So if you, I don't know if you've ever noticed, I only wear simple plain t-shirts. I hate t-shirts with prints and stripes and all of that. I can't handle it. Like, and I only wear plain t-shirts. So if you look at my wardrobe, I have like this t-shirt in like seven different colors,
Oh my
like
God.
literally just like a half sleeve t-shirt in like yeah, like I was saying, the system that you could use to avoid this unorganized mess, and it helped me a lot, is what I do is I have different stacks for different purposes. Okay,
Mhm.
so I have one stack of just my football clothes because I play football every weekend. So like the jerseys, the football jerseys, the shorts, socks and all of those, I have that in one bundle. Then I'll have daily t-shirts, like something like this, the white, the blue, the black, all of the daily t-shirts. And then I'll have like outgoing shirts and t-shirts, the fancy
And
t-shirts and the fancy shirts. Yeah, exactly. Smart casuals, etc., etc. So what I do is I just don't care what I'm wearing, and I pick up the first thing that's on top. I know for a woman it's much more difficult, and as a guy maybe you're like, he's stupid. Why is he saying that? We can't do that, right? I get it, but think about it. Like for us, it's like very simple because we just have to wear the same pair of jeans with like a different t-shirt all the time. So what I just
yeah,
do is I don't even look. I just pick up the first thing that I see, like, that is there on top, and I just wear it. And if I'm looking bad in it, then I don't wear it. Like nowadays, I've gained some weight, so I avoid wearing white because it's very obvious. Like the curves show on the white t-shirt. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying,
yes.
right? Okay. So never mind, forget it. So you could try a system where you could like either segregate them
I
differently.
tried it a lots of time. I put stickers also if somebody is organizing my clothes, so
Mhm.
put in that compartments. But clothes are so many,
What
so it
if you
happens.
color code them? What if you put all the black clothes together and the white clothes together? That way, if you know you're looking for something in white, then you just have to go through that one pile. How about that?
Mhm. I haven't done this before. I'll try.
But I hope you don't have like 50 different colors, because then you'll have 50 different
I
piles.
have.
That will be a,
I have.
that will be difficult. Maybe you could stick with the primary colors. So if you have
Yes.
red, you could go
Yeah.
with like pink, maroon, dark
Yes.
red, those in
Familiar
the
colors.
same pile. Exactly, like close family, I would say, like, or sister colors. I don't even know if that's a word, but sister colors. All right. I hope that will help at least in some sort of organization.
Yes.
And if
Yes.
not, then you can go back to your old, organization method. Okay.
Yes.
The session's about to end in 30 seconds. We can just end this session and meet in the next session. Is that okay?